All right, I'm the flatratemaster, and today we're talking BMW Mini Required Tools, Part 2. Now, Part 1 ran a little long as far as time-wise, so I did not want to keep going and have too long of a video. So, first tool we're going to talk about is actually 3 mini serpentine belt tools. Now, this first tool, AST MC100 for the supercharged, I believe. And then these next two are JTC part numbers 4416-1 and -2 for doing mini serpentine belts. If you've ever done them, you know why these are special tools. All right, this next part we're going to get into, I'm not going to get into specifics because there's so many different part numbers, too many engine models. Depending on what you're working on, you're probably going to need to buy them. So, engine timing tools. Based on what you're working on, you may need to spend some money on some timing tools. Now, the good news is, well, let's be honest. Some of the stuff from overseas is a lot cheaper than the OE tools and works just as well. Maybe. We've had good luck with some of the stuff we've gotten off of Amazon, but your mileage may vary. When in doubt, get it from BMW or Mini. But timing tools are essential if you're doing any sort of camshaft timing, head gaskets, etc. You're going to need timing tools. Look through your service information, get the part number for the timing kit you need, and then get it ordered because you're going to need it. All right, now next we're going to talk about some other stuff. Like when you're doing an electric water pump on a BMW, you want to use either a jump box or a power supply to bleed the system out. Now, you're also going to need a power supply for programming. And I can tell you right now, don't get this one. This one is barely enough for a non-F-car BMW programming session. It doesn't stay high enough on voltage for the system, so don't get this one. Speaking of programming, you get into BMWs, programming is going to happen. So you've got 2 options. First off, you're going to need a laptop that meets BMW specifications. You can look it up on their website for their programming stuff and make sure you get one that meets their specifications. Now, one of the big things about BMW and Mini is their diagnostic information is in their scan tool. They're European, they're all in the scan tool. So if you want to do high-level diagnostics, you're probably going to have to invest in ISTA and do the subscription. Now, for interfaces, you've got 2 options. A standard J-box like this, and this will work fine for the non-F cars, the non-F chassis. The F chassis are programmed through an Ethernet connection, and you basically need ICOM, which is the factory interface. Basically a really nice J-box with a Ethernet connection to the vehicle. The way of the world. When it comes to Europeans, you're going to be doing programming. You're going to fix a lot of cars just with programming. Or you're going to have to replace parts and then program. If you want to get serious with BMW, with AutoLogic kind of in the breeze as far as their tool, I would look hard at getting a genuine ICOM interface and biting the bullet. With ISTA, you're going to have the diagnostic information built in. I know technicians aren't going to go out and get an ICOM and then a subscription. It's just not going to happen. But for shop owners, if you want to get serious in BMWs, you need to have the factory tool. There's no way around it. Now, right now, we're getting by with the J-Box and ISTA when we need it. But times are coming, we're going to have to invest in an ICOM. BMW you can make a lot of money on. You just have to remember, you got a tool up for it. So, hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe. Make sure and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. If you didn't like the video, give me a thumbs down. Comments are always appreciated. And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.